In the closing moments of their group game in Glasgow have made 6 changes. An international debut for Kieran Trippier, first international start for Tom Heaton behind a back three. England's last game in France was against Iceland in Nice on June the 27th last year. Some of you play Chamberlain. Mendy seizes on it. Kante into the path of Lamar. And that was a miscued cross, which was awkward for Tom Heaton, not least because it was totally unexpected, indeed unintended.
It was. He's looked up, he's trying to find Giroud in the penalty area, he's miskicked it, he's got a big dip on it as well, and Tom Heaton did well just to cover himself on that near...
Lamar. Intercepted by Dyer. Oxlade-Chamberlain into the path of Ali. Sterling is in space, if Ali can connect with him, he does. Raheem Sterling has support here from Ryan Bertrand. It's into Harry Kane, and England lead in Paris. Goal after goal after goal from Harry Kane in recent weeks. One late in the day in Glasgow meant so much to England at the weekend. He scored early tonight. 10 in his last 5 matches for club and country.
Well, it's a great move they put together, Clive. Look at this ball from Dembele. They win possession here, break quickly. This is a wonderful, wonderful ball. He sees there's one over it, and there's just not too much space to get in. Great touch from Sterling. Lovely little bit of skill. Look at that, fantastic. Bertrand coming through, and Harry Kane does what he does really well. Gets goal side of a defender. Look on the back of him. And it's a beautiful cross from Bertrand. Look at this skill, beautiful. Really confident, knows what he's doing, waiting for the run. Bertrand times it, brilliant overlap, and Harry does what he does best. Terrific goal from England.
It was Ryan Bertrand who crossed for Harry Kane to test. Dembele poked into Giroud, goes on for the return, which John Stones is alert to. Look at the control there from Pogba.
Beautiful, wasn't it? Beautiful.
Mendy's cross. Jones has made a very competent start for England at the back. A little risky from the 2 Spurs players, Trippier and Dyer. Pogba in towards Giroud is offside. That won't count. He got a brilliant goal in Stockholm on Friday night. And he doesn't believe he's offside, but the flag was up pretty quickly.
I think it really was. Hell of a finish there. John Stones is just about stepping up with the foot.
VAR is earpiece. And then he's got a choice of either taking their version of events or going to look at the screen himself. Here's Mbappe. Great chance for Dembele. Oh, what a miss. Ousmane Dembele just trying to pick his spot with his unfavoured right foot after Kylian Mbappe here got clear.
Great ball from Pogba. Mbappe tees him up and it comes across his body. It's a difficult technique to open his foot and try and pass it into the right-hand corner. It might have been better just putting his foot through it, but...
Giroud has been joined by Umtiti on the edge of the penalty area. It's in towards Giroud. It's a good save there. It's been turned in. And it is Samuel Umtiti who's equalised for France. Towering header by Olivier Giroud. Tom Heaton could only fend it away and fend it into the path of Samuel Umtiti, who scores his first international goal. And with a quarter of the match gone, it's 1-1.
That's disappointing, isn't it? There's blue shirts, goal side. It's a good ball in. Giroud's got to be marked. Good save from Heaton. Followed up well by Umtiti. But there's a good flighted ball. You can't allow Giroud to get goal side and get a free header. This is a wonderful save. Might be push it a little bit wider, but the reactions were great. But unfortunately for England, it's gone to a blue shirt, and Umtiti's put the ball in the back of the net.
Just held back, but France have the ball, so the referee waves play on. Kante finds Lamar. Now Mbappe, who's onside here. Kylian Mbappe. Good stop that by the right foot of Tom Heaton. Mbappe trying to fool him.
This is a channel he loves to play in that inside left channel. Look at this both players go for the dummy. Really should be going across the goal, but a good save from Heaton on the near post of his foot.
Sterling. There was a challenge there by Kante, but it's come for Bertrand. It's a speculative effort, but Lloris was scrambling and England have a corner.
Yeah, that's a good effort, isn't it? Yeah, he's hit the target. It's forced Lloris to come across. Kante actually played the ball for Sterling, actually. to Varane, and Bertrand has not really caught it, has he? Keeper has to top it round though.
Cahill's having his shirt pulled as Bertrand delivers, and Cahill heads down, and Dyer! Very far away. Full marks to the way the ball was won at the far post.
Yeah, Kane having a battle up off the ball, but headed down. There's 3 or 4 of them there. Gary Cahill just cushions it down, doesn't go for goal. That's unlucky, isn't it? Eric Dyer trying, that's really causing England a problem. Here he is now.
Receiving the ball from Sidibe. Trying to feed Mbappe. It's come back for Dembele. Good save by Heaton. It's 2-1. And it's a big moment. France take the lead. It is Djibril Sidibe's first international goal. The right back who prompted that break just kept on running. And England are behind, approaching half-time. And a big question now as to whether they can come back from this.
Well, unfortunately, I said Dembele was the problem. He keeps popping up in good positions. Wonderful skill from the young man, and followed up by the right back who's continued his run. Look at that for skill. John Stones, I think it was, who's dived in a little bit anxious there, but another defender in the English penalty area tucks the ball away. A decent save there from that angle, and it falls right for Sidibe, and there was another one on his way in as well. There was 2 French players coming to it, but Dembele's the problem in that midfield. I think Dele Alli, whoever's playing on the out.
Same England system, still a back 3. Gareth Southgate did speculate about, I think Ali has chased his own pass here, and he's onside, and still goes on now as he unbalanced there by Varane. Yes, he was. Penalty has been given. Dele Alli was trying to accelerate away from Raphael Varane, and there was contact.
He's clipped him.
Down he went.
Just there, there's contact. It's a definite penalty. It's strange how Dele Alli got in behind the back 4. It's really lax. I think they thought that
we don't actually get to hear the conversation, which you often do in other sports, in rugby and cricket. The referee is going to show a red card here to Varane. So he's going to get the penalty, that's for sure. And Varane is going to be sent off. And that's what the referee wanted to know.
Here's the ball here. He flicks it on. Harry Kane doesn't. He looks as if he's going to go for it. I thought he was offside there, but Dele Alli's cute enough to continue his run, and there's contact made there.
And if the offence is holding, pulling or pushing, the referee can still award a red card, even though he has given a penalty. The regulations were changed last year, and so Varane must walk, and England have a chance to equalise, and 40-odd minutes to play against 10 French players. Spice things up a little bit here. Harry Kane, Tottenham vice-captain, against Tottenham captain Hugo Lloris. Kane wins. England on terms. His second goal of the evening against his clubmate. And the ultimate punishment for France. They lose a goal and a man.
Well, it's a clever penalty. Harry Kane knows that Lloris has seen him take penalties time and time again. He normally goes into one of the corners. This time he said, no, my clubmate knows where I'm going down the centre. Very rarely does he do that, go down the centre. I think that's a really clever penalty.
They're on a second successive World Cup. 4 years later, they won the thing. Mbappe chasing the pass from Dembele. Across comes Butland and got the ball. Trippier's got to get it away and does. Sidibe. Here's Pogba. Oh, he's got past Cahill brilliantly. Pogba with a low cross.
This is a wonderful save, isn't it? It should never happen that they get in so easily behind the England defence, but he's come out and timed it well. Jones has just made a little grab, and Mbappe really should have taken the ball outside the key. Great skill from Pogba. Gets in behind.
not sure. Oxlade-Chamberlain wanted that. It's won by Conte. Mbappe! Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Lamar stopped on the line. Gary Cahill, still Mbappe. And Lamar turned away by Oxlade-Chamberlain. England survive thanks to the crossbar and a goal line clearance by Gary Cahill. Here's Dele Alli on the break. Fouled by Pogba.
My word, what an opportunity this is. Great skill from the lad. He's just leant back on it. It's followed in with a good save off the line from Gary Cahill. He does that so many times for Chelsea, doesn't he? Gets him behind the goalkeeper. Clears it, but we got away with that one, didn't we? But it was a poor ball into Chamberlain. Chamberlain wasn't aware of...
Mistake by Dyer. Lamar to Pogba. And here's Mbappe. Instead, it's Dembele. France lead. A goal of England's making. It's the first at international level for Ousmane Dembele. But England have gifted France a goal. Jack Buckland is beaten. And England find themselves having to come from behind again.
They give the ball away too easy. It's a lovely first-time ball from Pogba. You think Mbappe might have hit it, but Dembele strikes it really well across the keeper. Sets himself lovely, and Cahill thinks he's maybe going through his legs. Tries to maybe make the block. It's a terrible ball from the back players there of England. They then go chasing the ball. Spaces open up, and it's a good finish from Dembele.
He's never responded to the initial mistake, did they?
You see Gary Cahill there, just going down with one knee, trying to think, well, it's not...
Now Sterling can go forward onto Ali's pass, but he couldn't...